Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi. I'm not sure whether to play this a blind playthrough anymore, but I think I accomplished what I wanted to do with blind playthrough stuff. Anyways, my name is Yoshi 1907, and you're watching my 100% blind playthrough of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book for Nintendo Switch 2. I just received word that not many other people have even attempted a blind playthrough like this, at least for this game yet, so that's nice. You get to see how people react if they don't have a guide to help them. It really changes the entire prospect of these games, man. Anyways, in the last video, we spent some time 100%ing the Crazy Daisy page. And now we have to do... Now we have to keep doing Bunchable. For those of you who don't know, we finished off our 100% stuff, and let's actually just briefly look at that. So, we completely 100% in a previous episode. All of Mystery's challenges, they only have stars, and flowers on them. And in the special studies, they only have stars in them. So that means both of the hard, really hard chapters are done. Though I think probably arguably the more funner part is about to begin now. Because this is the cleanup phase where we get to go and try to get everything else. And we're going to see how many exploration parts we can get without a guide. And through some research, I kind of figured out some more crazy stuff. I figured you can't just bleed to the bees, you have to actually throw it up to them or something like that. There is literally no reason for that to be a mechanic, but yeah, it is. But yeah, long story short, this is 100%. We're gonna get every discovery in this game. And we're also going to get every other secret that there is. And to make it happen, we need to basically be ready to do specific spots. For those of you who are also for anyone who's coming in new and still is kind of confused, this is not a traditional Yoshi game. And don't mistake this for Yoshi's Island either. Isn't there like a different page one? I'm just gonna go every last one now and see what it is. Base snacks to make them extra mad. Serped up a swarm. Can you go off several bugs while they're Oh yeah, that's right. I have to give them a... I still have to give them a fruit? Like, I need to lead them up here? And then I have to throw it up to them. And then we need to eat them while that's happening. That gives us another discovery. I learned that partially from a guide, and partially because I also just started throwing stuff around randomly, and it wasn't until later that I finally figured out that that's how I have to do that. But yeah, long story short, we not only have to get all the flowers in the level, but we also have to get every last normal secret in the game, too. Pretty useful, huh? There's also some rocks we have to break and other stuff, but to get that to happen, we need to make them angry. The only way to do that is to, again, throw this up. And now they are going extra fast instead. So that's why the block wasn't being broken earlier. You have to make them super angry to the point where they just charge into the wall. Then you could break that. And then those hot pepper stains cause them to... Destroyed, How interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's the fun part of the level. The only real hint that we're getting close to this, honestly, is to use the tracker in the bottom left corner, because among many things, this game has an in-game tracker that tells us how much secrets we found, and also, we should probably just do myself a favor and get all the inventions too, but I have no idea how many inventions are left. Alright. Okay, now for this next part, I believe we need to first make them mad. But this could be a little awkward to set up. Actually, wait, no, it probably... There's a reason why... Wait, it's just probably just normal nectar, hang on. Yeah, to make this work, we need to probably... do a strategy like we did before. Toss this up to them so they get distracted. Ugh. Are they still mad at us now? Looks like they still are. Now we, make the flowers come up. And then, yeah, that calms them down for another discovery. But there's still more. We haven't even explored most of this creature's whereabouts, so... definitely a lot of stuff to do. And yeah, we discovered it because I was having trouble getting the crazy daisy to get taken out. In reality, you could just throw them up like that and instantly does the thing that I was trying to do earlier. Okay. Surprisingly, I think we got most of the secrets now. One of the problems was not getting flocked to fruit. I had no idea how to do that. I had no idea how to do that until I just threw it up. Now we'll see if it's part of the no. Bested every single bunch of bee in the entire level, it says, huh? Alright. So we can't just have them defeat our stuff. We have to get every single one of them. Let's take a look at what the big sum is. Explored the upper left corner and removed every last buzzy bug. So, okay, this one's more like a fight sequence. You have to hit all of them. Oh yeah, so we can get a lot of them done faster if we just do that. And so we have to pretty much kill every last one of them then. And if they're distracted, we can just do that. Alright. Okay. So we have to hit every last one of them out then. Some of them will only appear, by the way, if I'm nearby. This one might require a replay or two, since I think if you just heal the hands, I don't think it counts what you did. I just wanted to make sure of it, like, yeah. I'm not sure if taking out the nest counts as getting rid of all the bees. I will say, it is yet another roundabout though to get rid of them. Okay. I think I get it. If there's nothing nearby, then more than likely we have to actually beat every individual Buzzabee and not just hide them somewhere else. So we need to find a way to destroy every last one of them. But it's so easy to miss one at the same time, too. So they're going to now start over and just play the level like this. We take out every last one of them. And see if we need any other secrets. Also about to mention, to make this a little bit simpler, too. Okay. I think the honey part doesn't count. You just need to... You just need to have taken out every last one of them. There's even a for doing so. You can even take out some of them there and it'll probably be fine. Might be a thing we have to do to get them to come out. Okay. I'm gonna basically defeat all of them. You can kind of do this fast, I guess, if you know how to use your eggs properly. But beyond that, seems really tricky because it's so very easy to miss one of them on accident because they're so tiny. Okay. Okay. Made more of them come out. Alright. Trying to not have them accidentally defeat one of these can also be really tricky. Could be that it requires every last one. I don't know. There might be some hidden ones, I guess, also, that we've never actually acquired. Or it could also be that we're just being silly and we haven't... No, we've never actually eaten all the hives, too. But I guess also we've seen all the other ones there, too. I assume that means we just have to also remove all the hives. I'm not trying to say I'm annoyed, it's more like, I don't like this part of the game, if it's gonna... Extra hard. Oh, okay, just doing that. It's almost too quiet, huh? Well, we're ending our exploration here now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The levels with the most discoveries, the most common ones that seem like they should be easy to get, are actually harder, believe it or not. Just look how hard just to get that done. Oh, okay. This one I just have to get every last flower before it even gets a... Okay, well that's more simpler to figure out. Alright, seriously, we're gonna have to discover all these secrets. Alright, we're gonna have a real hint for this one. Get a big sort of buzzy bugs to land on flowers in any tree. Okay, so we have to get the big ones over there. But we also have to... Oh, hang on, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay. Well, we're a little closer to 100% now, but there's still a lot more to do. Kind of weird that there's no bunch of these secrets elsewhere that you'd think to do. So I mean, some of them can be done on your first try of 100%ing the level. Okay. Is there a trick with this? What do we tiptoe? Yeah, if we just tiptoe, we can hit 3 of them before they even come in, and then we could activate it the second time and quickly do another hit, and bam, just like that, they're all saved before they even got abducted. There's an achievement for doing that anyway, which tells me that if you're just doing a normal 90%, you can beat this level in a matter of minutes. Alright. I assume that setup that was told about means we have to get every single last flower set up on this tree and then have the bees pretty much take every last one of them. It means we'll need the big swarm's attention here. I feel like we already did this one time, but they didn't actually go straight to the flowers, believe it or not. They had their own things they were interested, I guess. In other words, they weren't interested in the flowers. Okay. So we need to get every last one of them on a flower at the same time. Okay, well, I just realized it's not 86%. Does that mean that there's still more stars we haven't seen yet? We'll still end exploration early because it seemed like the game wasn't letting me check that. Still, that was cool. We got more secrets done. I assume the rest secrets for these will be found in other levels. That's probably why it looks buggy. They probably are not found in other levels, so... Though it seems like it should be 100%, it's probably not. I think it's all specifically set up on a different page. Also, we can just go straight to the next area. There's no reason not to, and now that we've gone through our secrets... Okay, we know we have to get them to grow on a golden bug. For the other secrets, we're just going to buy... We're getting to a point where we're just going to buy. Oh, we could soak up billion bugs tokens too. I see. So there's lots of crazy secrets we still have to do here. But more importantly, there's a full flower we haven't gotten yet. Oh, that's the golden bud. Okay, that's pretty important actually to get. We need to get one of them to land directly on that thing. How do we get it to suck up the tokens, though, huh? Yeah, that's odd. It sets up the bug itself, but not the tokens. Well, okay then. Alright. Oh, I said I was gonna do a specific secret. We should probably do that and also check this at the same time. Heads up toads for the friendly puffballs that grow from the back of a golden bug. Oh. Okay, well, I just did that wrong then. I'm supposed to let the tokens that grew in instead of ones that were doing other stuff. Absorb the nutrients from an ink flower. Now that's interesting. Every forms based off of where they land. What's this? See if you can grow 4 different forms of friends. Fluffy and soft for a slippery slope. I'll just grow them on a slope then. So completely cover the slope. Soaked up every last water. And then... even cozy downs. Ooh, and that one looks interesting too. Scatter puffs everywhere. Okay, this one looks secret. Let's check out what this is. Okay, I think you just have to put them in every location there. Alright, well, before we do that, let's start over one more time, except this time we need to literally make them appear everywhere, and then we also have to get the tokens that bug is giving us. It'll be kind of awkward to do if that other thing gets in the way now. So let's just start by getting rid of this instead. Alright. Tip number 2. Oh! Where'd the other coin one go? Oh, we have to just keep getting coins for them. Okay. It soaked up their tokens now. I just realized this apple soaking one might be one of the secret ones we haven't found out yet. But I also just realized by carrying this on the back, we can just kind of make them grow wherever we want. So maybe having this will help us out a little bit with getting this level cleared a little bit faster. So it seems like we have to grow them literally every little nook and cranny. Wow, and now it looks like a Yoshi egg, too. My gosh. There's so much I still don't know about this feature, huh? Of course, not all of the things can grow right away. Okay. Alright. Okay, that works. I'm not sure if you have to grow them in every little place, but it seems like we need to grow a lot of them to get certain secrets. Okay. Alright. Okay, we should be able to get the last one. Last type revived by, taking them into... Okay, now we're getting them into water. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we have to soak up every last bit of water in all of the zones, not just one. So basically we have to get all them. Okay. Sliding seems to do something there, apparently, which is good. Alright. Okay. Looks like we have to keep doing this until the water level just completely drops entirely. If we'd known that better, we might have wanted to go for something else. Okay, now we have to break this rock. I think they are, Angel really wanted to be precise with this. I assume they mean by getting everything done, I think they mean literally grow in every possible spot. Cave crevices, all that stuff, you name it, you probably need to grow scatterpuff on it. Kind of a funny way of putting it. Oh, okay, I can destroy this one now. This one we can just get rid of by rolling this ball around. Oh, I just realized this ball is probably how we should be getting the secret done. Okay, there's probably a specific way to do that that I'm aware of. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. There are definitely weird trigger points for each of these secrets. But probably the most awkward part is the fact that I forgot to mention. So, surely you probably also noticed it by now, but probably the trickiest part of this 100% are the clues that this game gives can be a little obscure at sometimes. To the point where you might not even recognize what to do. So, I guess if you still struggle, my walkthrough rather could potentially serve as another option, though. There's probably gonna be eventually better options on YouTube as more and more people play this game. I think it's a fun game that's at least worth giving it a shot. Oh, you can eat these, huh? You can just eat the egg flowers to get eggs. Now that's cool. Why is it that discovery game? There's some weird fates that I feel like could be discoveries, but aren't for no reason or another. Okay. Okay, that helps out a bit more. We need to get more of those in there by using our ton to somehow hit it precisely. Okay, now we can start using this. Okay, doing that a bit has filled the den with scatter puffs at the very least. Alright. So that's one trolley one done. Okay, well, we never actually did this part up here, to be fair. Not this part around here really much at all, either. Alright. Oh yeah, that's how you cover them into this faster. You just keep trying to move them where you want them to go, huh? It's probably a good idea anyway to get that to work. Because there's only so many places they can grow. I just realized we could probably redo this whole cycle part with the water by just purposely having it redo the entire water absorption until it works. So if for some reason they don't absorb water, we could just keep destroying them over and over again to get the water back. And then keep doing this over and over again to have them continue absorbing water. Until the game finally gives us the fact, recognizes that we've absorbed all the water. Or it could be that we have to just keep doing this over and over again. This might be a harder part to do than I thought. It feels like absorbing all the water should be simpler than that, but Okay, I want to try this part first to see if they should go up here. Alright, okay. Okay, it looks like the harder one is done now. Good. Okay. I get it now. Alright. There's only 2 left now. Oh, I never checked what episode even is. I could have just checked. Hunt some cellweeds, but then see if you can stack them. Oh, whoa. Oh, that looks cool. That looks like it could be cool. I'll probably go for that after I go for the water one, because the water one is a little bit trickier to time right. Since I think you need to do it more precisely. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but yeah. It seems like getting the water to land properly could be kind of precise. Anyways. We should start by slowly but surely getting some of these spawned here. Then we need to, like, very carefully hit the right spot. So it absorbs just a bit of water. So we basically have to have every individual spot absorb water, bit by bit. We could try to use our 10 to force it to go where we need to be. Okay, this is not helping. Okay, somehow I didn't miss that secret. Barely. So you basically have every individual spot that goes in needs to be absorbing water. You can't have a single one grill that doesn't absorb water, else it'll not work. And additionally, if you mess it up, it'll then also not work. So you kind of have to be precise with how you do this then. Basically, the very last one has to be done last entirely. Even then, it could be kind of hard to hit. Oh yeah, well, all the water drained out entirely. Oh wait, there's more. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's more, dude. There's a reason why this looked so weird. Of course. There's a whole secondary section I should have known about. Whoops. Okay, well, I feel kind of dumb for not realizing that sooner. No wonder why that was so tricky. That guide kind of gave me a hint, but that didn't really help out a lot. Okay, before we actually leave this level, we need to make sure we get our 100% done, but we also need to start eventing more things, I feel like. I have no idea how many more inventions are left. Just gonna spend that for us on them. Track creatures by their discovery rankings, huh? Interesting. Alright. Like speed of Yoshi's vertical movement. Track the location of the nearest hot vapor, huh? Still more. There's never enough inventions, it seems like. There's note fruit. This is gonna be way more when we ever need, I'll say. So you can customize this in many different ways, though only some of them are actually useful. Trap elapsed time. Interesting. Show what Yoshi ate to make each egg, I'll try looking at this invention thing a bit more once I actually figure out what to do. Beyond that, though, this one looked interesting enough. Let's try and see if we can put that somewhere. Okay, looks like we could put it here. Also, it tells us which ones have, like, the star. It tells us which discoveries we still have to make based off of the stars. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, well, now we have something very tricky to get. We need to first find the big, roughy balls. Then make them big and weird. And we need to somehow find a strange way to make them fall in such a way where they get stacked properly. This could take a little while, though, and maybe some getting used to on top of that. Okay, that's better. That's what I was trying to get. Yeah, we can't also let it land right away. We might be able to make this work better if we take it off a cliff in a weird way. Oh! It's still not working. Okay. This might be more confusing to get. We need to find a way to make it stack, but we can't really get... Oh, we can remove them and try to restack them up, huh? Though I don't think it matters. Once they get down here, there's probably never... Okay, well, we somehow got it to all get stuck in the same corner now. Perhaps if we keep it this way, we can maybe make the snowman. I'm very scared to do anything. Let me just use my ton to move these around. Yoshi's ton, that is. To try and fix this. Oh wait, I don't think you can get it even if you try. Okay, we have to move a little bit more. Oh great, now it's stuck. Okay, well this is becoming very complicated. I just need to confirm that it's just this one. There must be a trigger point that I don't know about. Okay, wherever, game. Some days it feels a little annoying to leave on just one discovery left, but you can't figure out how to do it. Because it's extra tricky to figure out. Because there's only supposedly a couple of spots where it can be stacked. Alright, I think it would take too long to explain, so... Yeah, not this way, actually. We want to exit out entirely. Eventually there'll be fuller guides to better explain this, but for us, we're still just trying to get every secret we can. Alright. We got quite a bit of more discoveries on this page, though, which helps out a bit. Alright. Well, that's gonna be the end of this episode, virtually. Sorry we haven't done more things 100%, but we're starting to get there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe if this is helping you out, I guess. Like it is me. And I'll see you guys in the next video where we continue making discoveries, I guess. And until then, bye, folks.